Okay, it looks like I'm recording. Let's see if this works. Okay, if you have a question, find the tangent line at x equals pi over 4 of sine of x. Then, for example, how would you go about doing this? So sine of x here, that's f of x. Okay, that's where that is. Okay, so you may or may not know what sine of x looks like. Maybe you do. If you do, you can sketch it for yourself. Bad sketch here. Let's try that again. There we go. It goes out to 2 pi, here's pi over 2. That much we did in class. That's about how much I'd expect you to figure out. But it didn't say plot, so you don't have to. But sometimes it's useful to plot even if you're not asked to. Okay. Then we want to take derivative sine of x. What is that? You guys know that. Alright, now what else do we want to know? Any kind of find the tangent line at questions means we need to find the point on the curve, and so we would just say, you know, pi over 4 and sine of pi over 4. If you've taken trigonometry, you know that that's 1 over root 2, but if you don't know, you just leave it as sine pi over 4. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and find out the derivative at that point. Again, if you took trigonometry, you'd know cosine of pi over 4 is 1 over root 2. But let's say you don't know that, just for the sake of argument. Let's say you don't know. Okay, so let's just leave it that way. Maybe I should have picked a better function. Ha! Okay, let's put all the pieces together. We have y equals mx plus b is our tangent line. And what information do we have? What information are we looking for? Well, this derivative here is m. This goes over here. Okay. And we have this point over here, right there. We're going to put the pieces in here. So x is pi over 4, and y is sine of pi over 4. And then we want to solve for this guy. Find me. There we go. Okay. So we put all those pieces together. You would say sine pi over 4. I wouldn't give you something like this on the exam. But the structure is identical. It's messier than I wanted it to be. Okay. Doesn't matter though, you just solve for b. Okay. There we go. See, again, if we did trig in this class other than just derivatives, you would be able to simplify that, but we don't, so we don't. Okay, so let's, we're almost done. All we have to do is reassemble this thing. Okay, so the tangent line is y equals cosine pi over 4 times x, and then whatever b is. B is this mess that we solved for. And that isn't that bad, and that would be full credit. Okay? And that's the process. So let's kind of review the steps here. Steps, draw a picture if easy. Because if it's not easy, then you might be wasting your time. Alright, and you need to find a point on the curve. In fact, you would need to find specifically the point on the curve as requested. And this is also on the tangent line. And you need the slope. And this we get from calculus. And we have to tell you the x value. That gives you the slope. Then you have the slope and the point, and then you do the same thing that you would do in regular old algebra. Y equals mx plus b slope goes in here, right here on M. The point is, let's say, X star, I don't know what to call it. Let's call it AB is the point. Then A would be X. No, I'm already using B. Aw, shoot. Alrighty. Call it X star, Y star, for lack of a better name. Okay, then the X star goes in the X spot, and the Y star goes in the Y spot. Solve for B. And then you reassemble. Okay, and that's how you find the tangent line of a curve.